Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is RC. Welcome back to Scent, Style, Sports, and more. Wanted to come to you today and just do a little fresh unboxing of a fragrance that I did receive, and just sort of give you my initial thoughts and initial impressions on this fragrance. It's a fragrance house that's new to me, from the house of Sospiro. This is Il Padrino. And remember, on the journey that I'm on, I'm not looking to be the biggest collector. I certainly don't want the most amount of fragrances. I'm just looking for the perfect fragrance collection for me. My goal is to have a fragrance collection that when I reach for it, I can reach for any fragrance any day, as opposed to just wanting to reach for the same two, three, or four. Now, the other part of that is that this was a blind purchase, as was about 95% of what I've purchased so far. I told you can call me BB King because I am the blind buy king. So we're going to open this one up and just give you some initial thoughts. I'm going to spray it, let it dry down for a little bit, and then we'll come back to you and give you some thoughts. So give me just a second here. Get into this bad boy. All right. Very nice. Look at this, like it's sort of plum, brownish plum colored velvet. Very nice presentation. Okay. And we're going to prime it. All right. Let's take a look. Very nice atomizer, very adequate distribution of your fragrance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of this on my arm, and I'll come back and give you guys some thoughts. All right, so I'm back. Had a chance to let this sort of dry down and get some impression of what the fragrance is like. It opens up very, very, very fruity and fresh. It's going to be the black currant in the opening and the bergamot, but it almost smelled a little like plum. Now, along with that, you're also going to have some rum in the opening that's going to make it slightly boozy, along with the sweetness or from the black currant and the bergamot. As this fragrance began to dry down and I got into the middle notes or the heart notes of the fragrance, as they began to open up, what I noticed was that there was some really nice patchouli and there's some really nice amber. Now, anyone that knows me knows I love a nice ambery fragrance. In addition to that, you're going to get some creamy sandalwood in the middle that's going to keep it nice and smooth. So you have a very smooth transition from the rum, from the black currant, from the bergamot, from the amaretto to the middle notes with the amber, the patchouli, and the very, very, very creamy sandalwood. Now, in the base notes, what I'm getting now is some super smooth vanilla, and you're going to get also some labdanum as well, and you're going to get a little bit of the benzoin. Now, I'm not really picking up the benzoin in the fragrance, but the vanilla is done perfectly. It's not overpowering, and it's super smooth. Now, what the vanilla does is it bonds with the amber and with the sandalwood and just makes for a very, very super nice base to the fragrance, so that the fragrance stays warm, it stays smooth, but you get that warmth that you're going to get with this vanilla and the amber, but it's just simply an amazing fragrance. Now, if you like a smooth, ambery, slight woodsy fragrance, then I think you're actually going to love this one. Now, right now, the projection is good, but it hasn't been on very long. Definitely will come back and let you guys know how this thing projects over a period of time and how it performs. But the initial impressions are very good. The smell is amazing. The initial projection is really good. And we'll just have to see how it performs. And the packaging was nice. This is so nice and fresh in the opening. I think what happens when it opens up, the black currant and the bergamot, it just binds together with the rum, and it just gives you an amazing, amazing opening. So it's super fresh, fruity, and it's also a little boozy as well. And then you transition smoothly from that to the amber with the creamy sandalwood, just the right amount of patchouli to help the sandalwood sort of give it a woodsy type appeal. And then you get to the vanilla, which is super smooth. Definitely right here, first impression is that I really love this fragrance. Listen, let me know if you have tried fragrances from the house of Sospiro. This is Il Padrino. Let me know what you think about them. Let me know down in the comments if you tried this fragrance, what thoughts you have on it. How would you rate this fragrance? Go out and put on something that smells good today. Everybody should smell good. And remember, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.